Liam McCormick from San Francisco, California wonders, why haven't you done a cartoon with you and me as Star Trek characters?
Let's do it.
I don't know who that is, but I'm just wondering.
Oh, wait.
I mean, Liam's just wondering.
Well, I mean, maybe this is an off-podcast discussion, but I feel like I need to know. Picard, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Ooh, I liked it. I hated, and I think the last episode was really, it was kind of weak because, spoilers, but like you spend an entire season on this entity that is so powerful that it's like supposedly scarier than the Borg, who have been the most powerful thing in the Star Trek universe next to species. And then it just disappears into the sky and everything's fine.
Or so we think.
I will say that I did very much enjoy the send-off at the end. I won't say just in case. I think they did a good job considering that trying to make Star Trek now part of what I love about Star Trek is that there's a really strong mix of serious and campy. But the style of campy, it's almost like showing somebody a really funny movie like Tommy Boy from the 90s that grew up in the 2000s. They don't really find it funny. And it's not as accessible. I think that the Orville has been doing basically Star Trek perfectly. But if you look at their ratings, it's mostly people like us that are watching it. It's not like a younger generation. Mm-hmm. And I think that the best person that, you look at like J.J. Abrams, and when he's directed Star Wars or Star Trek, he's found a way to keep the soul of the series while making it new, but it doesn't really feel that new in a weird way, even though the tech is different. But yeah, overarchingly, I liked it. I mean, all the cameos I liked. I hear Guinan's coming next season, so I give it 1.5. I mean, I'm still vying for Patrick Stewart to read the lyrics to Beneath the Brine with some cognac and a smoker's jacket. So I can't say anything too bad. And in the words of our old drummer Anthony's dad, who's a Star Trek fiend, any Star Trek is better than no Star Trek. I'm curious to see where they go. What did you think of it? Did you hate it?
I would give it a that. Like,
you're not going to kill it, but you're not going to, or kill it.
I want to see season 2. But yeah, I was kind of, I felt like it left a lot to, I had a lot of questions.
The one thing though, that I tell everyone that is trying to get into Star Trek,
start with Enterprise.
Start with Enterprise and then move your way back. It usually takes about 2 seasons, sometimes 3, for Star Trek to really get its groove, to be something that you don't need to be invested in to watch it. Like I've watched, I went through a breakup like 15 years ago, and that's when I refound Star Trek and I watched everything. So I had a purpose. And now I've seen each series like 50,000 times. Yeah. But most people I say, well, you're going to need to like hunker down for at least 2 seasons before it just becomes that thing to you. So I'm hoping that Picard can pull itself together in the next season. But to be perfectly honest, the best Star Trek series I've seen since Voyager is probably the Orville. So,
wow.
And it's not Star Trek, obviously.
Wow.
Yeah. Hot take.
Nice.
Hot take. Actually, that was a question I was going to ask you. 2 Star Trek questions since we're here. If you had to choose a favorite series, what is it? So that's question 1. I'll let you take that.
Next Generation. But Deep Space Nine is very close.
Voyager grew on me after the 3rd watch. It actually took about 3 watches, but now I'm most of my friends that are Star Trek nerds are like, 3rd watch Voyager. Yeah, it's awesome. Janeway's my 2nd favorite captain, so I think she's a badass. And question 2, what Star Trek captain or character, but let's say probably captain, do you think is best suited to pull us out of this ridiculous cluster fire fuck that we are in right now in our country?
Oh God. That's a good question. You got
Diplomatic Picard. You got like
Yeah.
angry Cisco.
I'm gonna go Cisco, actually.
Really?
I don't know.
I just said one.
I just thought about Cisco and I was like, that would be exciting.
Honestly, at this point, I'm like, Borg, where you at? Assimilate me, baby.
sure.
I'm
Kirk?
over this.
What the
Yeah. It's... oh my God.
Kirk he would just sort of, I don't know. He might just be
Fuck
Trump.
Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe we have that already.
I was going to say, is he the Trump of Star Trek? I think so.